We're debuting our Blazing 5. I've been doing this for 10, 15 years. Love betting NFL, my favorite sport. We had a rough last month in the NFL, really stunk in the playoffs, but we were great the year before, so here we go.
That's a hot one. Let's blaze it up.
Fire it up.
It's Colin's Blazin' 5. Browns at Ravens.
I rarely swallow over a touchdown, but I'm going to take Baltimore minus 7.5. Here's a little interesting thing. Nobody's worse the last 15 years than the Browns on opening games. Why? Because they're always changing stuff. Oh, wait. They changed stuff again. It's a new coaching staff. Cleveland beat Baltimore last year. Okay? Baltimore's not overlooking Cleveland. Remember last year, Browns went into them and just punched them in the throat, and Baltimore's fully aware of it. Also, not only are the Browns bad in week one, they haven't won since 2005. They're last in wins, point differential, and turnover differential. The Ravens led the NFL in rushing, and I believe their rushing game will be better. And this is a testament to John Harbaugh and coaching. Ravens have held their opponents to 10 points or fewer in the last 4 season openers. That's what great defensive coaches do all summer. They figure out that opener. I don't like to swallow a lot of points, but I'm taking the Ravens big, 33-20.
Jets at Bills.
I'll take the Jets plus 6.5, and here's why. Josh Allen was bad last year. He was pretty good against Dallas, and that's the game you watched, right? But Josh Allen was last in passing yards, passing touchdowns, completion percentage, passing rating among quarterbacks over the last 2 years with a minimum 25 starts. He's been bad. The coaching staff is great. He's not been good. He wasn't good as last year at Wyoming. The Bills have scored fewer than 20 points in each of their last 5 games last year, including the playoff loss. Now, I don't like the fact Jamal Adams is gone, but C.J. Mosley was gone last year too. 6.5 points when I get the better quarterback. And there's no question the Jets have upgraded at wide receiver, tight end, and offensive line. Buffalo may win 24-20. 6.5 is way too many points to give the Jets. Buffalo weather won't be an issue. They've got some new personnel on the outside that I think will be a handful for the Bills. Bills win. Love the Jets plus 6.5.
Seahawks at Falcons.
Like it, I love it. I'll take Atlanta plus 2.5, my pick of the weekend. Falcons played really well last year. Won their last 4, and they won 6 of their last 8 to support their coach. He may get fired, but they like him. And Matt Ryan has figured out Pete Carroll. They've faced each other 7 times. Matt Ryan's 5-2. His passer rating's over 100. 16 TDs, 4 picks. Matt Ryan's done really well against Pete Carroll defenses, and this is not one of Pete Carroll's great defenses. Also, for all their issues, Matt Ryan's not the problem. The offense isn't the problem. It was a top 5 offense last year, playing at home, and they were a top 3 passing offense. And remember this, as much as I love Russell Wilson, it is really hard in the NFL to go on the road cross-country against a Pro Bowl-level quarterback when you, Seattle, have a significantly worse offensive line and defensive line. That's hard to do in the NFL. We're going into a stadium on the road. We have easily the worst O-line and D-line in the game. Atlanta's getting points. Atlanta's going to win it. 24-23.
Raiders at Panthers.
I know. Bunch of new stuff for Carolina. But can I just say something? Of course I can. It's my show. Teddy Bridgewater's good. I'll show you something funny. Best winning percentage as a starting quarterback in the last 5 years. Minimum 20 starts. Lamar, Garoppolo, Brady, Mahomes. Teddy Bridgewater! He's 16-6. And he also has a history of walking into a playbook and figuring it out. He's got a lot of college starts. He's got some NFL starts. This is a guy they inserted into New Orleans last year. He was ready to go. He does not make mistakes. He's got a world-class running back. I've always thought their wide receivers are underrated. The offensive line is good enough, middle of the pack. Now, defensively, they're in a rebuild, and they put a lot of their draft picks on the defensive side. But the Raiders were a bad team last year, not just on defense. Week 12 on, the Raiders were bad offensively with all those weapons. It's a Gruden, Derek Carr issue. The Raiders were a bad road team, 2-6, and lost, outscored by 90 points. Worst road point differential in the NFL. I don't like all the change in Carolina. but I'm getting over a field goal from a quarterback that wins, figures out playbooks, and has arguably the best running back coach and a new creative head coach. I'm going to take Carolina to beat the Raiders 28-27.
Cowboys and Rams.
I think the Rams are the better team, and they're getting points at home. I'm going to take Los Angeles +3. First of all, the Cowboys only had 7 defensive interceptions last year. Translation, they don't make offenses uncomfortable. They don't. The Rams' O-line is healthy. Same quarterback, same coach, same system, same left tackle, same wide receivers, same tight end. This is a good Rams team with a super, hyper creative head coach. Sean McVay in season openers. This is what creative head coaches do. He's 3-0, averaged 36 points. 2 of the 3 wins came by plus 20 points. Jared Goff, by the way, for all the heat he gets, in the last 4 weeks, averaged 330 yards passing, second best in the NFL, higher than Mahomes. Why? Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, good tight ends. By the way, Cam Akers, rookie running back out of Florida State, has been the talk of the camp, as has Van Jefferson, wide receiver from Florida. I think Dallas, if they played in a month, maybe the better team. But I think this is continuity, been a quiet camp. The Rams are healthy. The walking on eggshell Gurley thing is gone. I like the Rams to win this game in their new stadium, 28-27. A lot of points scored here. That is my Blazing 5. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.